we're talking about carnivals or carnivals, okay? Carn etymologically is flesh or meat, and evil is evil. So the word carnival means evil flesh or wickedness of the physical body. And so these festivals were held by were held before what you call Shrove Tuesday, okay? And Shrove comes from the word shriven, which means confession. And so they used to hold these festivals in Rome, okay? The painting at the bottom left is in Rome. This is Saturnalia, aka a carnival festival, all right? Now you can see everybody with the mask on, okay? And you might say, Pharaoh, why do they wear these masks? Because as you can see, wearing these masks is a big part of Mardi Gras, okay? As well as every other carnival. The mask that they used to wear is so that the important political leaders in the community, such as the judges, the politicians, the emperors, just anybody of the high court or higher or upper class or upper echelon of ancient Rome and Greece. It was so that they could come out in the public and be sexually deviant and wouldn't nobody know who they were. And so if you look to the right, these practices are still being done today. The photo at the top right is Mardi Gras overseas. The photo at the bottom left is Mardi Gras in Louisiana. Now, if I didn't tell you that these was two different places, you would have thought that these was both Louisiana, one in the day and one in the night. But that's not true. Mardi Gras, which was established by the Catholic Church as an occult ritual from Roman times, is celebrated all over the world. And so you can see now where I'm going with this. The shit we do today, not only didn't we create it, our ancestors didn't even create it, if you're black, okay? And so we are celebrating demonic ceremonial traditional practices that come from Roman times, period. And so let's keep it moving because we finna go hard. And so with that being said, let's get into this. Now, the photo on the left that you see is from this movie called Eyes Wide Shut. Now, what I want you to notice outside of these indecently exposed women, what I want you to notice is the mask. See the mask. The same reason that they wear the mask in the Masonic Lodge during orgies is the same reason that you wear the goddamn mask during the carnivals or the Mardi Gras, to hide who you are so that you can go out there and act a goddamn fool. Because remember, this Tuesday was the day when the Catholic priests get to be sinful. So when you see people out there flashing their breasts for beads, or people being sexually deviant or doing whatever they like to do on the Mardi Gras strip, okay, this is the day where the priests were allowed to be evil, because the next day, which is Ash Wednesday, they get to atone for their sins. And also the mask, which I'm going to go into later in this presentation, is symbolic to spirit channeling, okay? And specifically the spirit of a clown, which in Greece is symbolic to Dionysius. But I'm going to go into that in a minute, so I'm not going to go into it now. But I'm just showing y'all, okay? You are in the middle of a Masonic ceremony, and you are completely oblivious. Or maybe you just don't care. Either way it go, you are participating. Let's keep it moving. Now, okay? We want to talk about Pharaoh. How is this a child sacrifice ritual? We understand, it comes from Rome. We understand, the science behind the deviancy and why it was created. But I don't understand what it got to do with child sacrifice when the event is for adults. Okay, let me break this down. First of all, you have to understand the Jewish child sacrifice ritual blueprint. And then I'm going to take that blueprint and show you that blueprint during Mardi Gras. Now, what is a placenta? We know what a placenta is, right? But when you look at the etymological roots of the word placenta, what does it say? It say a flat cake, okay? A flat cake. Now, they say Jesus was born in Bethlehem. Remember, Jesus is the son. Bethlehem is Virgo constellation. Beth in Hebrew means house. Lehem means bread. See, this is why the Virgo constellation is a woman holding a sheet of wheat, because when the sun comes into Virgo, that was a time of harvest. Okay, remember, the Bible is based off astrology. Now you might say, Pharaoh, why do you have this pregnant woman on the screen and this bun in the oven? Because when you're pregnant, What do they say? They say you got a little bun in the oven. But what do you do with a bun? What do you do with a pastry? You eat it. Now, remember, I told y'all the Jews got kicked out of over 100 countries for sacrificing kids, doing what you call blood label rituals. And what they would do is they would drain the blood from the babies and use the blood to make bakeries and eat the bakeries. I'm going to show you in a minute. And so the whole terminology of little bun in the oven is occultic vernacular for literally, I'm about to eat your goddamn kid. So we say shit every day. We don't even know why we saying it. Now let's keep it moving. See this? See the placenta? Now you might say, Pharaoh, what do this got to do with sacrificing children? A big part of Mardi Gras is the pastries, okay? Now remember I told y'all that the Jews used to take the kids' blood and make pastries out of the goddamn blood. They used to bake it into the goddamn cakes and the muffins and the donuts, right? Now on Mardi Gras, they have what you call the king or the queen's cake. You can go to any Mardi Gras celebration anywhere in the world. You're gonna see that pastry is gonna be shaped in a ring shape, a circle shape, a donut shape, as you see here, and it's gonna be purple, yellow, and green toppings on it, right? Now, when you open the cake up, it's gonna have a little baby doll inside of it. And sometimes they put the baby doll on top. Now, the ring-shaped cake is symbolic to the planet Saturn, okay? Now, Saturn in the occult represents Kronos. Now, Kronos is the Greek deity who used to eat his motherfucking children. Now, during Mardi Gras, okay, when you eat the cake, they say that you become the king or the queen of the day, okay? And so the ring shape of the pastry is representative of Saturn, whom in the occult is representative of Kronos, who used to eat his babies. And that's why they got the little fake babies inside the pastries when you go to eat the pastries during Mardi Gras. Now, let's keep it moving, because now it's finna get hot. See this? See this? Because I don't want y'all to think that I just went and got, you know, one bakery photo of a pastry and it coincidentally had a baby. All of these these are all different bakeries, all different pastries. You see the colors. These are Mardi Gras, specifically baked pastries, and they all got little babies in them. Now, to cover it up, what they'll try to do, to cover it up, what they'll try to do is they'll try to say that the babies is symbolic to baby Jesus. But please do not be fooled. Please do not be fooled, because no matter how important baby Jesus is, whether you believe in baby Jesus or not, why the fuck would you put him in a cake that you're eating? See? Would you put a little fake figure of your own kids in a cake and eat it? No, you would not, because it's weird. And so who the fuck does that? That's not normal behavior. That's not moral. And so do not fall for the trick of them talking about this is symbolic to baby Jesus. No, this is symbolic to child sacrifice and the eating of children, okay? So that the occultists can receive adrenochrome and stem cells from these children, to which I just broke down. And so let's keep it moving. Look, now look at you. Now look at you. Look at you. This man up here is symbolic to niggas all across the country that's finna take their stupid ass down near to New Orleans and eat them a king/queen's cake, depending on what your gender is, okay? And you're going to see the little baby in there, and you're going, oh, damn, I didn't know it was a baby. And you're going to chew on the baby, and y'all all don't realize that y'all all are becoming the embodiment of Kronos. Y'all all are becoming the embodiment of Kronos, okay? And so with that being said, keeping it moving, okay? Keeping it moving. These people are super demonic, okay? And you must be wary of these holidays. You must be wary of these holidays, man. I don't just go in on holidays because I'm miserable and don't want to partake in the fest. I'm trying to tell you, every single one of these holidays was created by somebody who has demonic intent, and they created it secretly and occultly so that you could unknowingly use your free will to partake in demonic behavior. Straight up. Now, Fat Tuesday, okay? The occult meaning of Fat Tuesday. Remember, Tuesday is Mars. Now, in Greek mythology, Mars is associated with Aries. See? Now, Aries is the Greek god of war in Greek mythology. Okay? And one of Aries' characteristics is destruction. Okay? It's destruction. Remember, the Bible's based off astrology. Moses was symbolic to the period of Aries. That's why he slaughtered the ram at the altar. The word bless means to sprinkle blood. Okay? It doesn't mean what you think. The word bless means to sprinkle blood in Old English. So when you say bless my food, that means sprinkle blood on my food. Okay? And so Fat Tuesday is called, you might say, Pharaoh, why is it called Fat Tuesday? Why did the Catholic priest name it Fat Tuesday? Because it's symbolic to the weight that children gain when they breastfeed from their mother. So the whole Fat Tuesday, okay, the whole meaning behind the word is symbolic to the weight of a healthy child. A healthy child, they say, should be fat or chunky. See? So when you hear people talking about, oh, you got a bun in the oven, and then you have your baby, okay, and they talking about, oh, that's a chunky old cute old baby. Most of the times, depending on who it is sizing up your child for sacrifice, depending on who it is. Now, keeping it moving, because we want to talk about the meanings of the colors, right? Because I showed y'all the colors of Mardi Gras. Now we want to go into the meanings of the colors. Why do they use green? Why do they use purple? Why do they use gold? Okay? Green is for fertility. And they represent it with the Greek deity Pan, whom is not only a fertility deity, he's considered a god of light. Now, Pan, right here, okay, is symbolic to Lucifer, the Baphomet. Okay, and I broke this down in my Greek fraternities and sororities exposed. Now you see Pan right here having sex with the goat, just like in Freemasonry, they say you got to ride the goat. Okay, so you see Pan riding the goat, and this is where Freemasons get the whole goddamn ritual from of riding the goat. So when you hear niggas out here talking about sheep vagina feel just like real vagina, the question is, how the fuck would you know unless you was riding the goat? And so the green in regards to Mardi Gras is symbolic to Pan, who is a representative of Lucifer. So even the colors are occultic. Same with Christmas. Okay. So when they try to tell you, oh, green is for fertility, and ask them, well, what fertility deity does it represent? They gonna say Pan, or the other word for Pan, I believe, is Soter or Satyr or something like that, denoting a half man, half goat deity. And so when they say green is for fertility, make sure they explain the motherfucking rest. Now, let's get to the other colors, purple and gold. See, purple and gold are symbolic to the royal jester / joker, whom was a joker / clown used by the Greeks and the Romans to deceive the people. See, it is said that through the Greek story of Dionysius, however you say his name, that the jester was said to inhabit an evil spirit, which had the ability to make its prey laugh and become completely oblivious, okay, from its true, completely oblivious from his true intentions. Now, every time you put that mask on, you are channeling the evil ancient spirits of Greece. Now, let me give you a more volume explanation. Dionysius in ancient Greece was born a man, but he was ordered by Zeus to be raised as a female. Okay? So y'all need to understand this shit. 90% of the Greek deities are either transgender or they're homosexual. So Dionysius was born a man, but he was ordered by Zeus to be raised a woman, and he started wearing makeup. And this is where they get the science of putting on makeup for rituals, because we've been wearing makeup, but I'm trying to show y'all where they get the clown from. And so Dionysius' ass went crazy, okay? And the nigga started dressing like a jester. And today we call a jester the Joker, okay? Which basically is a fucking psychopathic homosexual. And so with that being said, in Greece, they say they used to channel evil spirits with the mask of the jester. And what the jester used to do is it used to be able to entertain you, specifically children, before it sink its claws into you, metaphorically. Now, when you look at the bottom right, the picture in the middle, who do you see? Joker. What color is Joker? Green, yellow, and purple. What color is the jesters from ancient Greece and Rome? Green, yellow, and purple. This mask right here is from a Mardi Gras. What color is this? Green, yellow, and purple. And so they didn't make the Joker on Batman the same color as the ancient jester, evil, demonic deities, which represent Dionysius, on accident. When you look at the original It, what do you see? You see the green and the fucking purple. Now, when you watch It, what does It do? He entertains the children, and then he captures them by presenting to them their biggest fear. And so the reason I'm showing you Joker and It, okay, because you might say, what do Joker and It got to do with Mardi Gras? These people have a blueprint, an occultic blueprint, and they follow that blueprint, and they show you this blueprint in each and every movie or media film that they make for the public. So the colors of It the Clown is not by coincidence. The color of Joker off Batman is not by coincidence. They are in alignment with the royal colors of fucking Rome and Greece in regards to the Dionysius ritual of the ancient evil jester, aka the clown. See? And so you want to whatchamacallit? Mardi Gras Pizzagate connection. See? Pizza, by definition, is Peace family, welcome to YoungPharaoh.net. Subscribe now for all of my latest lectures, interviews, as well as my entire body of work. Because in the words of General Seti, I'm just too raw for YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, enter the promo code YouTubeYP for $5 off your first subscription. Also, for products and brand promotion, contact me on Instagram or YouTube or any of my other social media platforms. Speaking of platforms, my music is available on all platforms now. And so with that being said, family, as I grow, I want y'all to continue to grow with me. And I look forward to hearing from each and every one of y'all as y'all continue to follow me on Instagram at Pharaoh_Otten, Twitter at Pharaoh_Otten_, Facebook at Young Pharaoh, as well as all of my YouTube channels, my main one being Young Pharaoh. And also, family, don't forget to follow me on Snapchat at Pharaoh_Otten. And with that being said, I love y'all. Peace. If it wasn't for this fame, I know they probably wouldn't care about me. And I can't forget when ain't nobody care about me. And it was raining when my auntie kicked me out. My nigga Wavy used to sneak me in his house when I was sitting.